But old person
Gotta run.
Feliz Navidades. Buenos dias. Deuces summer later. See you later. Alligator. Just follow me. I'll tell you when to come in. After a while. Crocodile. I apologize for held you too long. Want you to please forgive me. If I held you too long. But I got some information.
Alright.
It's a wonderful pillow. I got some news about this wonderful pillow.
Say it.
Healed the first and the last. Hold on just a second, let me eat on them here. I said healed the beginning and the end. Excuse me, I'm getting happy now. The keeper of creation. Yeah, the architect of the universe. Yeah, always was. And always will be. Unmoved and unchained. Undefeated and never undone. He was bruised and he brought healing. He was pierced and he eased pain. He was dead and brought life. And God, I believe you know what I'm talking about. He reigns and he brings peace. This old little word can't understand. And armies can't defeat him. Schools can't explain him. Leaders can't ignore him. Oh, the Pharisees, can't confuse him. Yes, gotta leave y'all now. Good evening, Abbott. Thank you, Dr. Raven, for letting me do my little Easter season. Gotta get out of here. Ain't got my hair is too long. Please forgive me. I didn't mean to hold it in long. Let me leave you by saying, whenever you face trouble, he'll be with you. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, neighbor. Look at your neighbor. Look at your neighbor. And say, neighbor, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you're going through. Come on, Johnny, let's ride. I don't know what you're facing today. I want to tell you, be not the name. Yeah, whatever beside you, God will. Is there anybody here that knows He will take care of you? Grab your neighbor's hand and say, neighbor, I don't know what you're facing in your life, but I want to tell you, I stopped out to tell you, whatever you're facing right now, God, somebody say God, He knows all about it. Do me a favor, and I'm closing now. Grab somebody by the hand. Look them in the eye. Look them in the eye. And say, neighbor. Say, neighbor. Say, neighbor. I've had my share of ups and downs. I've had my share tired. My back was against the wall. Hey, he was right there for me. Now he was right there. Somebody's out here. I don't think they can hear me. Somebody's out here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Real song. I'm sorry if I held it too long. Bring it down. I'm sorry. Before I leave you, I'm reminded of a little story. There was a man, yes, Lord, called back on to preach His word. Ain't God, there was a man, oh, called back on to preach His word. Ain't God alright? He went down to New York to preach God's word. He went down to New York to preach God's word. When he got there, he got the preaching, and old Lucy mother walked into the preacher. She handed him a note. The note said, the man around him, he don't like all this Jesus stuff on this corner. He's gonna have somebody to kill you. The preacher looked at the note and said, I'm that told me if I have faith the size of a mustard seed, he'll move mountains out of my way. The God I serve, he told me no weapon formed against me, it won't prosper. The God I serve, he told me if I do his will, he'll take good care of me. As a matter of fact, he told me he'll keep me, good to see you, at perfect peace if I keep my mind stayed on him. Ain't God alright? He kept on preaching. One of the men ran to the other men, who's the boss man. He said, boss man, we've been having a decrease in our business. Prostitutes, drug dealers are giving their lives unto the Lord. Ever since this man came in town, everybody been running to that tent, getting saved. Ain't God alright? He said, get my hitman Johnny on the phone. Get my hitman on the phone. Called up Johnny. When Johnny got there, he set up on top of the roof. Ain't God alright? He was getting ready to take the preacher out. Come here, young man. He was getting ready to take the preacher out. Stand right there. Look at me. Ain't God alright? Come here, young man. Yeah, you were getting ready to take Johnny out. Come here, young man. Stand in front of me and you get mad. Ain't God alright? Gotta use these babies. He was getting ready to take the preacher out. While the preacher was preaching, as a matter of fact, I need you to turn around like this. Fold your arms for me. Turn around and just look mean. Turn around and just look mean for me. While he was preaching, the hitman set up on top of the roof. Ain't God alright? While he was preaching, the hitman, he was set up on top of the roof. Hold on right quick. While he was preaching, the hitman tried to get him from the right, but he noticed there was a man standing on the side of him. The hitman tried to get him from behind. That same man was standing behind him. The hitman tried to get him from the left. Oh, that preacher with that nice suit on was standing on the side of him. He knew that was a praying boy. He tried to get him from the front. That same man, yeah, Lord, was standing in front of him. Ain't God alright? I heard, yes, I heard, yes, Lord. He tried to get him. Ain't God alright? The preacher, he went home. Yes, Lord. When he got home, he noticed there was a knocking at the door. There was a knocking at the door, and it was the hidden man. It was the hidden man. He knocked on the door and said, are pastor that preached on the day, he said, yeah, that meeting, he said, here is $50,000 here in my rifle. Yeah, Lord. The preacher asked him, what is this? He said, I was hired to take you out. The preacher said, why did you do it? He said, the reason why I could not take you out because there was a man standing on the right of you. I tried to get you from behind. That same man was standing behind you. I tried to get you from the left. That same preacher dude that was praying up a storm was standing on the side of you. I tried to get you from the front. That same man was in the front of you. He said, no, that gotta be impossible. Can you describe the man you saw? Yeah. Yes, I can. His eyes were like balls of fire. His hair was like lamb wool. His feet were like fine polished brass. Yeah. His kneecaps were like diamonds. Thank you, boys. His thighs were like a rainbow. He's sing no more. That sound like my lily of the valley. That sound like my bright and morning star. That sound like my rose of Sharon. Raven, it sound like that same man that delivered that 3 Hebrew boys in the fiery furnace. Sound like that same man that delivered Moses, yes, from the Red Sea. Sound like that same man that walk around him healing the blind. Mama, that sound like Jesus. Is there anybody here that know who this man is? Is there anybody here know who this man is? Mama, do you know who this man is? If you know who he is, let me hear somebody. Let me hear somebody say yeah. Let me hear somebody say yeah. I can't hear nobody. Come on back here. Let me hear somebody say yeah. I can't hear nobody. Somebody say yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Hey God, alright. I gotta leave y'all. I gotta tell him one more thing. The same man that did it for him one Friday evening. Yeah, Lord. One Friday evening. Y'all don't hear me. One Friday evening. They mauled him. Yeah, Lord. To a hill called Calvary. And they speared him in his side. They put a crown of thorns on his head. Look at the neighbor. The neighbor, he died. Anybody know he died? Y'all ought to make some noise. He died. Yes, Jesus died. I said he died one Friday evening. He died so dead till the sun refused to shine. He died. He died so dead till the moon dripped in blood. Died so dead until the end. begin to reel and run like a drunken man. But that's not how the story is. This is what I had. This is what I had. He stayed in the grave all Friday night. Stayed in the grave on Saturday morning. Stayed in the grave on Saturday evening. Stayed in the grave on Saturday night. But Raven, something began to happen at 11:59. Something began to happen at 11:59. In my imagination, something began to happen at 11:59. 60 seconds is left on the clock. 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 49, 48, 47, 46. I can't tell y'all all the numbers. 15, 14, 13, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. He got out that grave with all power, power was in his hands. Do you know he got power? 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 Yeah! Yeah! Do you know he got power? 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 Yeah! 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 He got power! Somebody, I know that man. Come on, you ain't tell me. Look at somebody. I know that man. I know that man. Because one day I was with it, wanted his hand, but he found, he found me. Do you know that man? I thought you did. Anybody here know that man? Let me see you wave your hand. Wave your hand in the air like you just only care. Wave your hand if you know that man. I gotta leave y'all now. I held it too long. But look at somebody and say, baby, say, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. And I put it down. I believe you now. Do me a favor. Put your hand in somebody's hand. Grab his hand. Grab his hand. Grab her hand. Grab her hand. You grab his hand. Y'all grab him. Put your hand in somebody's hand. As a matter of fact, all y'all babies, come in for me right quick. All of y'all babies, y'all come up here with me. I need y'all to help me preach. to these people out there, y'all get behind me. Stand right there and face them. Link up with everybody. Everybody get a hand. Everybody get a hand. Don't want nobody to be left out. Everybody get a hand. Come here, my sister. Yeah, you. Come here, my sister. Yeah, Lord. Come here, my sister. Everybody grab a hand. You mind if I do this? Everybody grab a hand. I need y'all to grab a hand too. Everybody grab a hand. Grab a hand. Y'all got their hand. Do me a favor. Rock them and shake them. Shake them and rock them. Lean with it. Rock with it. Groove with them. Rock with it. Groove with it. Rock with it. Shake them like you're going to shake their hand off. Shake them. And now this is what I want you to do. Look them in the face. Everybody look at somebody and say, neighbor, the reason why I'm shaking you like I do is because I want to let you know since Jesus died for me, I'm going to live for him. So wake up. He's still alive. Look him in the face and say, neighbor, the reason why I'm rocking you, because you need to know what it feels like to hold the hand of a miracle. Tell them, neighbor, I've been despised, I've been talked about, but I am who God says I am. Now y'all do me a favor, because I think they still sleep out there. Clap your hands and tell the Lord thank you. Come on, y'all gotta show them. Clap your hands and tell the Lord thank you. Y'all gonna help these babies praise them. Clap your hands. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Somebody ought to be rejoicing for these babies. Somebody ought to be rejoicing for these babies. Somebody ought to be rejoicing for the babies. 26 kids. Hold on one second. 26 kids. Yes, killed over there in Connecticut. But the thing is, it's a CNI city too. This is Chicago. Look at all these babies. They still here. They still alive. And you mean to tell me y'all still sitting here? They singing about Jesus. They ain't singing Lil Wayne. They ain't singing Chief Keef. They ain't singing Sosa, baby. They ain't singing 300. They ain't singing Girls Love Sosa. But they said, I love Jesus. And y'all mean to tell me y'all could sit there and be so giddy like you all that and a bag of chips. Y'all mean to tell me you can sit there with y'all pretty something. Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. Look at these babies. Look at these babies. I'm going to give y'all one more chance to praise God for these babies. Y'all don't mind if I use y'all again. I'm going to give y'all one more chance to praise God for these babies. Look at these babies. And I need y'all to do me a favor. Give God some praise for all of these babies. Give God some praise for all of these babies. Come on, somebody. Praise God for all of these babies. See y'all later. Just in case you feel left out, mamas.